Go for it. You're on.
Meeting will come to order, please. The notice requirement of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied. Would you please take a second, turn off electronic equipment, and we will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call the roll, please, Johanna.
Mayor Becker.
Here.
Commissioner Amadeo.
Here.
Commissioner Blumberg.
Seeing as there are no items for discussion, we will do department head reports. Chief Adams, you want to start, please?
Sure, Mayor. Just basically, everything's running smoothly in the fire department. Since I've been in office as chief, we've made some changes to operational procedures and duties and responsibilities of the fire department officers, and we have more changes coming in the near future. As far as the beach patrol, they're in full swing, like Commissioner Amadeo said, in preparation for the 2018 season. I've been working with Chief Smallwood to assure that all the supplies and equipment that is needed are being ordered and received in a timely manner. And we are working together with Commissioner Amadeo regarding signage for the areas that are affected that are a problem. So that's stuff that we have in the works, and we will have that taken care of and ready to go for the opening day on Memorial Day weekend.
Thank you, Chief. Chief Wilson.
Everything's great in the police department as usual. Last year, the Monday after Mother's Day, we put the lights on Atlantic Avenue back to normal operation. And I'm looking for your okay to go ahead and do that this year.
I'm good. John,
Pardon me?
are you okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
The lights?
The lights.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you, Chief. Mr. Deeney.
The only report I have is really a summary of where we just were at the 3 o'clock Capitol meeting. The commission reviewed again the items that would go into a potential capital ordinance. We've adopted our budget for this year, our operating budget. The next step is to do our capital ordinances. There's only 3 ways, I remind the public, to appropriate money. The only way we can spend money is if it is appropriated. 1 is the operating budget, 2 is capital ordinance, fund capital items that last 5 years or more, and the 3rd would be an emergency. So our capital ordinance that will be scheduled to be introduced on May 17th with a second reading 2 weeks later, and the total for both the regular capital ordinance and the utility capital ordinance will be approximately $3.5 million. In the past, the totals have been the last 4 or 5 years, $5 million. So our capital spending at this point in time for this year is down about $1.5 million. Should this ordinance pass, it will get us through the summer months and well into the next year. And we'll talk more about it at the public hearing. That's the only report I have.
Thank you, Rich. Frank.
We have our equipment down on the beach. We've been cleaning the beaches for the past 2 weeks. We're going to start setting up the beginning of next week with the enclosures and the Moby mats. Plus we have signage that's going to have to go on to the outfall pipes. We have all that stuff already. We've been out to the dog park and we've been trying to clean up the dog park as best as we can. It is under contract with Design Escape, and we've talked to them today about the condition of it. I went by there this afternoon and it looked like it was definitely cleaned up and the grass was all cut and it looked decent. We already got our shipment of flowers in. We'll be putting the flowers in baskets for the streetscape, plus other areas around town. In the Water and Sewer Department, we moved the fire hydrant at Vendome and Amherst back off the curb line. A car side swiped it, and they complained about it being too close to the street. And we're going around turning on all the sprinkler systems for the Parkway and Marvin Gardens and all the other properties we have. And this weekend is the citywide garage sales and cleanup. We'll be in on Sunday, starting at 12, till we feel we're satisfied that the city looks decent until the next morning.
Good job as always, Frank. Thank you.
Thank you.
Would like to welcome you back, Scott. It was very good to see you.
I'm very happy to be here, let me tell you. So, I don't have anything to report except I'm here.
And
That's
That's a
good.
good thing.
That's a good thing, is right, Mayor.
John, do you have anything?
Mayor, no, I have nothing to report on. I just, Jimmy had left. I was hoping that he had in his report of the golf courses moving forward. I know they wanted to be completed by Memorial Day, but I would say guesstimating, we're going to see it by July 4th time, when most of our visitors are in town, our busy time. The other thing I wanted to mention to the Chief, we still have one more meeting. I know you're already planning in advance. Memorial Day is coming, and in the past, we've coordinated with Wawa as far as security goes. Please, just this way we're on top of it. And I knew that the blinking lights were going to be on your schedule today. I was just reading an email when you were saying it, but all's good. Thank you.
Thank you. I have nothing special, Frank. At this point, we'll open for public comment. As usual, 3 minutes on any subject that was discussed here today. Is there any public comment? Is there a motion to close public
I'll
comment?
move to close public comment.
I second that motion.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes,
Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I make that motion, Mayor.
Second.
Mayor Becker?
Yes.
Commissioner Amadeo?
Yes.
We will take a short 10-minute break.